One of the big reasons that I left real estate, left hockey, actually professional hockey, besides getting hurt a bit and wanting to have my head once I got older, was I saw where the world was going. I saw where the economy was going. I saw where the US government was going. I saw where politics was going, where the people were headed 15 years ago. Growing up as a kid, very political, I saw the winds of change coming, and it was a time to get prepared. I saw the 2008 financial crisis. I saw the uniparty unveil itself. I saw red and blue come together to bail out the too big to fail class, the crony class, the unproductive class, the elite class, as many people know it as, but we know that it's not the elite class. Coming together to bail those people out on the backs of the American worker, on the backs of really all people around the world, the worker around the world, bailing out, printing currency out of nowhere and distributing it back to people. Golden parachutes, you might remember, Occupy Wall Street sprang up, the Tea Party in response to Obamacare, really socialized medicine, death panels, Sarah Palin got rocked for that, but that was true. We were rationing healthcare all around the world. We saw just recently in the UK, taking children off of life support because they can't afford the care. Well, that's what happens when you enslave your population through debt, through the bond market, bondage market, and you ration healthcare. You socialize it and you don't privatize it. This is what happens. We pick and choose who lives and who dies, quite frankly. That's all there is to it. And this is very, very obvious to the person who has been paying attention for decades, or reading books, or reading history, reading the books like The Fourth Turning in the 90s, and just seeing how life has progressed since 1913, since the Federal Reserve has come about. So this is not to be a long video, but this is meant to say this is the end of 2023 and the beginnings of a new year going forward. And every single day you have a chance to change. And many people wait till January. They wait till the beginning of the year to change, when in reality, every 7 days you could change. On Monday, it's a new week. Every 24 hours you could change. It's a new day. We can always change. We can always be a different person. Me personally, I'm very disciplined personally in many areas of my life, but the one area that I want to change a lot is my sleep, getting better sleep, and working on my sleep, getting a better bed to sleep on. Something I've been procrastinating, going to bed earlier, getting up earlier. That's one of the big vices I have in my life. And I do a lot of things very well, but my moral of the story to this is I'm good at recognizing patterns outside of my life and around me and in my own life. And it's a challenge to myself to get better, and a challenge to you as well. What is it that you can do better? If we can all get 1% better this year, or all get 2% better this year, or 0.5% or 0.1% every single day, and that adds up, just think of what we can do going forward together. That's the change we can make. So seeing these patterns, seeing what was happening, seeing the great financial crisis, realizing that both red and blue, were on the same team. It's not red versus blue, it's a state versus you. It's individualism versus collectivism. It's the apparatus, which many people don't know they're even a part of. Most voters don't know exist. And many people in the apparatus themselves, governments, non-governmental organizations, the academic system, the media, these people are all part of this apparatus, but they don't even know they're in it, most people. So this is not something to get mad at people and to get frustrated with them necessarily, right? Because they don't even know. They don't know. It's just like Morpheus says to Neo in The Matrix when they're walking down the street. And he says, most people are so hopelessly inured in the system that they will fight to keep their very existence in that system. And I'm paraphrasing a little bit, but this is how important it is to understand the patterns and perceptions that we all live our life with. Life is just a collection of perceptions, a collection of stories that we all tell ourselves. So what is the story we are telling ourselves? What are we going to do in 2024 to make this the best year of our lives, and to be the best person that we can possibly be, and find our calling, find our passion, and do what's needed in order to be the person and we're supposed to be and fulfill our potential. I saw many things coming, and I knew my purpose, my potential wasn't to just play professional hockey, wasn't to entertain people and sedate them and to distract them from life. And this is also why I left real estate. I was trying to build wealth and help my family build wealth and help people around me. But then I saw, more people I was helping than in hockey, but still not that many. And this is why I eventually came to money and studying money for the last 15 years and understanding the money being broken was the biggest problem. It is the thing that the golden parachutes are enabled by, that the system, the bailouts are all enabled by a broken monetary system, the fiat debt-based legacy monetary system that they control. The non-productive class, unproductive class at the very top has the counterfeiter in the basement where they can counterfeit new bills into existence, use them first, get the advantage of it, and then distribute the inflation down to the public. Period. End of story. And until we put the issuance of money back in the hands of people and actually have real money backed by something, of actual value and not just a piece of paper, not just a claim check, not just an IOU. Nothing will change. Nothing will change. We'll still have more hate, more polarization, more division, more inflation, more wars, more unfortunate events happening, guaranteed, because all of human history has shown us this. So this is my mission for the rest of my life. And I fortunately found mine after many years of searching and trying to figure out how can I best serve God's mission for me on this earth. So I look forward to much more in 2024. And I hope you find the same thing going forward. What's one thing we can get better at each day? How can we find the best use in the calling and the passion we have for ourselves going forward? I appreciate you. Please share this out. The algorithm hates truth, hates messages like this. Question everything with boldness, even the distance of God himself. Trust but verify. This is not financial advice, it's freedom advice. And here's to a beautiful 2024. I'll see you on the next one.